of indiscretion and almost went to hand. The Khulna fielders will have to really be on their toes. Any opportunity. They've done well in the first 2 overs. Yeah, no chance of a run there at all.
Missing out on opportunities, I can tell you. Now that he should have been looking to put away over extra cover or through extra cover. Plenty of vacant spaces, as we all know, in the power plays. And Sunil Narayan has used up 10 deliveries for his 5. Last ball of the over.
Again, he misses. Real hoik at that one. Sails to 141 kilometers per hour. 3 overs done. 10 for 2.
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছে।
কটেন!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Chasing 157 for a win. Stuttering start here by the Dhaka Dynamites, having lost 2 wickets in the first 2 overs. Going to be Sheffield. And again, now this Delport joins in what Narayan was doing, just standing his ground, throwing his bat at it, not making an effort to go into the line.
Well, the asking rate is now climbing, but that's still not out of Dhaka Dynamite's reach. But I think what this pair is trying to do, they're just looking to blast the bowling. But I believe the approach can be different. Maybe look to play a different role here.
That's better. Compact shot, but again finds the fielder. Yeah, you're talking about the asking rate going up. You've got to remember that when the Khulna team batted, they had only 47 runs in the first 10 and then another 120 odd in the next 109 runs in the second 10 overs. So it's possible, but they have to hang on to the wickets. The men to come, Shakib Al Hasan, Nadif Chaudhary, Mosaddeq Hussain, Shoaib. Oh, that would have been a wide. He just went for it. Didn't quite time it. Gets himself a single.
I think they need to get into a proper rhythm. They're just swinging at everything. They need to try and look to initially rotate the strike. Just try and get into some sort of rhythm here. Just swinging, missing, and not timing, not finding the gaps. And as a result of it, plenty of dot balls have been offered.
I think the bowlers are doing a good job. They're just sticking to the lines and lengths, keeping it simple, not trying anything out of the ordinary, and spade off. Out of 21 balls, 16 dot balls. That tells you a story, doesn't it? Just the 3 singles and a couple of boundaries. And tries that slow Yorker. That's spade off. The batsman looks up inquiringly at the umpire, but it's just within that guideline.
That's not a wide. That is definitely not a wide. This is excellent bowling. They're making it difficult. They're creating a lot of pressure up the order. They've dismissed 2 frontliners. They got Sunil Narayan struggling. Delport just hasn't got his timing or feet moving. So Dhaka has a lot of work to do.
Shafil Islam tries to bowl another slower one. This time he latches onto it, even not really getting hold of it, and only a single the result.
Narayan's strategy or Narayan's style has been to just swing from where he is. Really looks to hit on the up, very little feet movement, and generally aimed at one shot. Generally look to go through extra cover, look to go straight. So as a result of it, I believe his options are limited in terms of run making.
Delport on strike now. There's some protection in the deep backward square and deep mid wicket. Those are the 2 boundary riders in these power play overs. Shafil Islam with the last ball. Tries that wideish delivery again, and it's hit away, but it's been covered there at mid-off, and a single to finish the 4th over. It's 13 for 2.
প্রতি বছর আমাদের দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিপ প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারে আনে স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা। You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you. বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Our dynamites have had an even worse start. Talked about the first 10 overs, the day game not being very easy to negotiate. This time around, he's bowled him. Jofra Archer, what a beautiful delivery. His first over, he got the measure of the batsman with some searing pace, and that one at 144.7 k's an hour in the block hole.
This kid is a talent, and those that watched the he had another almost perfect Yorker. This time it comes off the boot, ricochets into the stumps at an important wicket. It looks like they want to check the no ball. And he's perfect. Not a problem with that. And what else was perfect was the delivery. Cameron Dalport dismissed for 2, 13 for 3. Dhaka Dynamites.
ও তো ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বয় ছিল। কোন ক্যাডেট?
Mymensingh Cadet College.
কিন্তু মাইমেসিং ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ।
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ। সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য।
কটেড। এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
এখন গান শুনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
What a delivery. A no ball, yes. Maybe just extending himself there. Jofra Archer, 152.2. How about that, folks? That is some serious heat. Yes, he was just over. Well spotted by the umpire. And this is what he did the previous delivery at 144.7. Crashed into the stumps off the boot. Very close to 100 miles an hour the next delivery. 94.5 miles an hour. 152.2 k's.
He works up some serious pace, and he really just ambles in. He doesn't like sprint it. Shot! That's a good cricket shot. It was full and outside the off stump. Nobody back on the offside boundary. And Shakib helps himself to the first boundary of his innings.
Good delivery, Tino. It wasn't the worst at all. It was up there. It was quick again. And Shakib just dug it out, timed it well and placed it. Still inside the power play, so there's no protection outside the 30-yard circle. Shakib Al-Hassan now picks up a boundary. Remember, if he gets an over boundary here, it will be his 100th in T20 cricket. Another lovely shot, another boundary. Shakib Al-Hassan has come in with a reply to the Khulna Titans. I'm the captain, I'm in charge, it's my stadium. Let the crowd start chanting again.
Yeah, that's an even better shot. You can see those two men, one just in front of point and one behind, and he had to thread it through them and did so successfully. So, speedy start to his innings. Shakib moves on to 8 just from 3 balls.
Back comes Jofra. Another quick delivery. What a contest this is turning out to be. 23 for 3. They've been rocked early. Big crowd here has been silenced. And look at those speeds in this over. That, I would reckon, is the fastest ball of the tournament this year, 152.2. Or at least one of the fastest. Narayan still hasn't found his feet. He hasn't been asked to open so far. It's a trend we saw in the Big Bash, then in the Caribbean Premier League, the Trinbago Knight Riders, and of course the KKR in the IPL. He's done it a lot, but this time he was suddenly thrown in this particular game. He hadn't done it all tournaments so far. Wondering if it was quite necessary with the likes of Afridi and Evan Lewis already there. Maybe he has a new role to play now, Sunil Narayan. 5 gone, 24 for 3.
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই, আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
Akila Dhananjaya comes in. His 20-over career, 32 wickets. Last over of power play. That's big from Sunil Narayan. Has he got enough of it? Probably not to clear. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Mahmudullah's taken a few in this tournament. That's outstanding. He was going the wrong way, over his shoulder. I was just about to say Sunil Narayan's done enough. He hadn't. What about that catch, Tino?
We saw 2 match-winning catches from him a couple of matches ago. But this one, in my opinion, has been the best of the tournament so far. Had to run back and made sure he kept his eye on the ball, had to dive, and what a brilliant catch. And Sunil Narayan goes. He struggled for a 7. 24 for 4 now, the Dhaka Dynamites.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই? ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন, আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছে।
সদিকা থাই ভাষা মা। থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
More than a spot of bother. Sri Lankan Akila Dhananjaya picks up a wicket of his very first delivery. Consolidation phase now, but the reason why Johorul is out there is because of this fantastic catch by Mahmudullah. Didn't make it look spectacular because he didn't tumble all over the place. It wasn't one of those one-handed efforts. And often, Tino, those catches can be underrated sometimes. But if you look at the ground he covered, going the wrong way, kept his eye on the ball, just perfect.
And what people can't see in that replay as well is the fact that there's a lot of cloud up here. It's white. It's not easy to pick that ball up with that kind of a background. But as you say, and rightly so, the distance that he covered, kept his eye on the ball and kept those arms straight after taking the catch so the ball doesn't pop out. Little spin, bounce. Nice.
Yeah, now you can have a look at it. Running. Eye on the ball. Takes it. Doesn't do anything dramatic. Just takes it. He just needs to take it. That's all. Skipper Mahmudullah has done it before in the tournament. He's doing it again. With bat, with ball, and in the field. Just one maiden over in the tournament so far. Mashrafi Mortaza. Could this be the second? Shakib denies him that. Unless he got run out there. But it will be the lowest power play score at AKS BPL 2017. Just 25 with a loss of 4 in 6.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি গ্রামীণ ফোন
Sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস এয়ারটেল।
Best power play score of the tournament, but how life can change in a couple of days. The same Dhaka Dynamites against the Sylhet Sixers scored the highest power play score in the tournament, 76. That's a good shot. That is a good shot. It's been a one-man show for the Dhaka Dynamites so far, and it's been their captain, Shakib Al-Hassan.
Well, they've lost the top brass of their batting order, and he's going to have to come out here and play a captain's innings. Not too much width there. Nicely played. Waited for it and found that gap between backward point and the third man, and a welcome boundary. Certainly going to need more of those, but he's going to have to make sure that as he hits those boundaries, he pushes the ball around as well, like that.
There's plenty of batting to come. That's been the story. The 4 wickets have really cost them, and there haven't been too many boundaries. Just not enough. What do you expect in a power play? It's been a bowling power play for the Khulna Titans. Looking a little quiet. Expect Dhaka supporters. Shakib company. Phil Mossatek to come, big Kyron Pollard to come. Hasn't been setting the stands on fire so far. This could be. They've got a huge squad at the Dhaka Dynamites. Only 11 can play at one time. Brathwaite comes back well after being hit for a boundary first ball.
I'll tell you what, he's bowled particularly well throughout the tournament as well, Gautam. I remember the game, Dhaka, as we look at the batsmen to come, I believe Mossadek and the big hitting Kyron Pollard. He certainly might be needed to. But we were just talking about Carlos Brathwaite, how important he's been with the ball as well. Got some important wickets in the middle of the innings for Khulna Titans throughout the tournament. There's some really good overs in the game 2 days ago as well. Good Yorkers in the middle overs, mixed it up, some good slow balls. So, other than the big hitting we've seen at the end of the innings today and in the previous game, he's certainly proving his worth with the ball as well. Excited Khulna fans in the stands. And why not? Team firmly in control.
That's a clever shot. Unless Khulna can pull out these catches from nowhere. Oh, Jahrul must have been wondering for a moment. Manages to get a boundary there. The end of 7 overs. 34 for 4. The Dhaka Dynamites. Shakib Al-Hassan on 15. Jahrul just hit that boundary with that lap shot. I guess the Dhaka Dynamites. Time to reassess in the Bosundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়। লাক্স।
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে। আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সামটি চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক। ভাই একটা ফ্রেশ পানি দেন।
হ্যালো তামিম,
হাই।
ইজ ইট সেফ ফর হিম?
নো,
হ্যাঁ,
ইটস দ্য সেফেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ তামিম।
মেমব্রেন ফিল্ট্রেশন ও ড্রপলেট মেথড সহ মোট 15টি কঠিন ধাপে পৃথিবীর সর্বাধুনিক স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নিশ্চিত করে তৈরি হচ্ছে দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি, সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার। সিনেমা
সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ।
সিনেমা সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই, আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
DJ Bravo in action again.
Shot, backhand shot.
Full toss, swung away, 6. And taken. What a wicket.
Now that he's found confidence, he can dispatch it into the pavilion.
Oh, that's going to be close. Up goes the finger.
BPL Season 5, Kumilla Victorians versus Chittagong Vikings. Today at 6 p.m. live on GTV. Also on Rabitol app.
A rather large crowd that's turned up in the middle of the afternoon has been silenced by the Khulna bowlers. First it was Carlos Brathwaite smashing it to all parts, but just a little bit despondent at the moment. That man, the captain, could change things very quickly. 15 off 11 and he's looked so good. It's not just the runs. He's looked good from ball 1. So calm he's been.
This is Shakib throughout the tournament so far. You can see really strong square through the offside and a couple of those boundaries today. His first 3 deliveries, he got 2 beautiful boundaries through the offside. You need to make sure that you don't serve him up. Too many balls to play through that area. It's clearly shown how strong he is.
Strange looking shot from Jorul. Hit that so hard, wasn't really going anywhere. Again, a little bit of a heave-ho. This one man, Shakib Al Hassan, everyone else has just been trying to hit the ball too hard.
I think Jorul's got to be careful here. They've lost 4 important wickets at the top of the innings. And he needs to make sure that he just supports the captain, changes over the strike, and they can push on. We saw how many runs that they got in the last 5 overs. The Khulna Titans, after staring down the barrel, but they can't afford to lose another 1 or 2 wickets here, as I think they're going to get an overthrow, and they do. It's a period where they need to rebuild and just make sure that they get a partnership going here, Gautam.
He needs to take a leaf out of Riley Rousseau's book. Chatted with him at the end of the innings and he said that was his role. Wickets had fallen early. Even though he can stroke the ball, he was rotating the strike and watching the action from the other end.
That's better. They they've also got a Pollard who we know can be just as destructive as Carlos Brathwaite was earlier on today. So, no need to be reckless. Cannot afford to lose another wicket at this stage.
Finishes with a single, another excellent over from Akila Dhananjaya. The end of 8, 39 for 4, in trouble.
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
সোয়াদিকা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি।
Quite a contrasting performance from Dhaka Dynamites from the previous game when they were up against Slit Sixes. We saw batsmen exploding in that game, and this one imploding. I was in the air, should be two.
Well, Mahmudullah Riyad will be buoyed by the fact that his team are dominating, dictating terms at the moment, and that'll give him that extra fillip to try something different. Look at him. Look at the fine-tuning that he's prepared to do. He expects the batsman to go down the wicket, straightening the fielder. Oh, that came back sharply. Held its line. Let's go down and join Pia.
আমি এখন বসে আছি ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের দুজন সুন্দরী ফ্যানের মাঝখানে। ঢাকার খেলার তেজ কমার সাথে সাথে তাদের কিন্তু হাসিটা রান হতে চলেছে। দেখি তারা এখন কি ভাবছে। আপনি কি ঢাকার তো খেলা দেখছেন, কিন্তু তার সাথে সাথে আপনার কাছে জানতে চাই।
All right, another one. This was expected. I was telling you that Mahmudullah is eyeing that area and the batsman has fallen into that trap.
Well, if somebody's thinking that was a short delivery, it wasn't. It was low trajectory, landing at good length, forcing batsmen into playing that stroke, and wasn't the right option. But great option for Khulna Titans. They have picked up another wicket and a prize wicket of Shakibul Hasan, who perishes after scoring 20, and dire straits is the right word. Dhaka Dynamites in with 41 for 5.
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন।
সলিকা থাই ভাষা মা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি। অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসটির পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। এক, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর দুই, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। আপনার একটা বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে তো?
Well, this is a turn up for the books, isn't it? Dhaka Dynamites would have imagined when they started off and Khulna on the racks in the early part of the bowling innings have been taken apart. Now, someone who needs to take this innings apart is Kieron Pollard. He's got the big shots and is in the middle because of this. Mahmudullah Riyad nearly not gauging the length. Shakibul Hasan trying to hit it over the cow corner area, but holding down the throat of Brathwaite. No problems at all. Big strike.
Oh, that's for sure, Shamim. That was a big strike. The only man who was looking to dominate the bowling was Shakib. And he was looking dangerous and picked up at the right moment. Khulna Titans right on top.
He's got his tail up, has Mahmudullah Riyad. And a super over, wicket taking over from him. After 9, it's 43 for 5.
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি।
And he stands his ground, throws his bat at it. Well, he's still downstairs. Let's go down and join her.
সাকিব আল হাসান কিছুক্ষণ আগে আউট হয়ে গেল। তো খারাপ লাগছে না ভালো লাগছে নাকি এখনো আশা রাখছেন?
খুবই খারাপ লাগছে আউট হয়ে যাওয়াতে, কারণ এমনিতেই সাকিব আমার পছন্দের প্লেয়ার, ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস পছন্দের টিম, তার উপর মানে গণহারে উইকেট পড়ে যাচ্ছিল প্রথম থেকেই, তার মধ্যে সাকিবের উপর একটু ভরসা ছিল, সাকিব আউট হয়ে গেছে, তারপরও আশাবাদী। ফ্যান তো আসলে ভালো খারাপ সবসময় ফ্যান থাকতে চাই, তো আশাবাদী।
আপনি কি মহিলা ক্রিকেট, বাংলাদেশের মহিলা ক্রিকেট দলকে কি ফলো করেন কিনা?
না, এখনো খেলা দেখতে আসা হয় নাই, তবে হ্যাঁ ফলো করা হয়, নিউজে পড়ি কিংবা টিভিতে দেখা হয় খেলাটা। এই
কি মনে হয় বাংলাদেশের মহিলা ক্রিকেট দলের জন্য কোনো একটা সময় বিপিএল আয়োজন হবে, বিপিএল এর মতো বড় আসর?
হ্যাঁ ডেফিনেটলি, কিন্তু তার জন্য পৃষ্ঠপোষকতা দরকার এবং সরকারের সুদৃষ্টি দরকার, এবং আশা করি যে ওরা যেভাবে খেলছে ভালো খেলছে, তো তো আশা করি যে এক সময় ইনশাল্লাহ বিপিএল মানে মহিলা ক্রিকেটেরও বিপিএল হবে।
Thank you so much. Now back to the commentary.
Well, he tried to hit it a little straighter, gets the inside part of the bat. Now this is going to be very difficult for the Dhaka Dynamites from now on to target the 157. Tough job.
Yeah, Dhananjaya making a comeback into this AKS BPL 2017 powered by Shah Cement. He wasn't that effective in the first game. He played, but making a comeback. And it's a good addition into the final 11 because this pitch is offering a bit to the spinners.
Well, they just go through from that misfield, but you're right, horses for courses, as they say. If you feel that there is something in the wicket for the spinners, you add another one in. No wickets against Dhaka. First game 1 for 10 already in this one, and he's been licking his lips. I think he's seen the other spinners get a little bit of turn and bounce.
Did they won their last 2 games, Khulna Titans? They didn't need to, but like you said, horses for courses. His pitch is offering something, he is included, and he has done well. Halfway through, it's 48 for 5.
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়, পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
Mahmudullah back on. Pulls it a little wide, allows the batsman to free his arms, but he can't find that gap. He's played it straight to the sweeper.
Well, that's the pressure, isn't it, on batsman? It was a long hop. By delaying the stroke, he could have managed more runs. Hit it too hard and straight to the fieldsman. Missed out. Spinners doing a great job, bowling in tandem. Oh, that's in the air. Has it got enough legs? Yes. And the wings. 50 up.
Yeah, at last something for the Dhaka Dynamite supporters to cheer about. Karan Pollard. Time latches on. Look at this. Just 1 foot forward, gets underneath that one. Initially, even Ahmed thought maybe he didn't get the distance, but he did. It's quite a long one too. Come at the right time. You need a man of Pollard's stature to just take the game by the scruff of the neck, trying to dominate the bowlers. There he goes again, straight down the wicket. Easy as the come. Another max.
This is a reputation of Karen Pollard. He's a hard-hitting batsman. And finally, decides to play his natural game. 2 consecutive sixes.
Oh, did he get a touch to that? I wonder. No reaction from the bowler. I think just evaded the bat. That speed, if he got a touch, it could have gone slithering away if it got the outside part of the bat. Interesting over so far. Done well to pitch it out and short arm jab more than anything else. Look at the amount of bottom hand on that one.
How good was that? Incredible. That was pitch way short, dying on the batsman. And how well he generated that pace. Wow. Incredible hitting. Very contrasting to his previous over from Mahmoodullah, where he had Shakib on the leash.
Well, last ball, another big one. It's sailing away, far away, birdie. Another over boundary. What a big over. 25 from it. After 11, it's 73 for 5.
This is sunshine smile. Makes me feel this way. When I can't see through. When I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Look at those 2 worms. Seem to be just leveling away, and suddenly that rise, that's playing and missing at that one is Zahrul Islam rather from Dhananjay.
Oh, this innings is on the move now. After losing 5 wickets, the situation looked horrible. What is he doing? Dahuru just pick up the singles and let Pollard do what he did in the previous over.
He's just gone and driven it and has given the strike back. Has eaten up 3 balls in the process.
The last over of Dhananjay's spell. He's been absolutely magnificent. Just 12 runs of his bowling. Beats the man in form.
That's excellent. Keeping Karen Pollard quiet is what is needed now. Just a hint of a turn. He's not getting into line. Dhananjay does well in restricting Pollard. But, I thought he was restricting him. Look at the way he just played that ball and didn't give a chance to the fielder at long on.
Oh, he's in a belligerent mood. Oh, just a bare push. And that ball disappeared. Well, that's the power of the man. He's a burly bloke. There will be a single to end the over after 12. 78 for 5.
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই, আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
For 5. A while ago, the Dhaka Dynamites were in a bit of trouble. But I've come down to the dugout with Shayan Rahman, the owner, smiling a little bit. A few minutes ago, a little bit grim it was.
It was very tense. Looks a little better, but that's T20 cricket for you. You never know what can happen.
Also, it's a long tournament. You've got a lot of depth in your team, so you wouldn't let a few bad passages of play worry you, would you?
No, I don't. I mean, that's the fun of cricket, right? I wouldn't worry. Like you said correctly, we have a lot of depth in the team. The boys are doing very, very well. And I think as long as they perform their best.
And we just see another one there. Brathwaite has been treated by Kyron Pollard. There's no West Indian club over here. And Brathwaite has been dealt with by the big man from Trinidad and Tobago. And how lethal can Kyron Pollard be? Even though those wickets had fallen, he took a moment, assessed the situation, and he's exploded.
I mean, you know, that's the beauty about a player like Pollard. He's a very mature player. He understands the field when he comes in, and he does his mathematics, and he performs like he's doing today for us.
And we've seen Pollard also start to get a leadership role in the Caribbean. He started captaining his side. As a senior statesman, he must be guiding a lot of the younger players.
Absolutely. With Pollard, there's also Kumar Sangakkara, who is instrumental in guiding our players and the junior players within the team. And I think they're our biggest asset when it comes to rounding everybody up and just doing a good game of cricket.
What about the crowds here? I mean, even an afternoon game, a lot of people may be bunking office, but they've come to support the team.
It's unbelievable. I mean, for the team, especially this kind of a crowd in the middle of the week in an afternoon is absolutely unbelievable. I think it's a lot of fun, and the team loves it when they're on the ground.
And look at that shot from Pollard. What a lovely shot down the leg side. He flicks off, and Kyron Pollard is setting the stadium on fire. 40 of just 15 deliveries now, Pollard. And Brathwaite might have entertained the crowd for a while, but now it's Pollard taking over in the blue colours. And suddenly the required rate has come down to just a shade over 9. And in T20 cricket, that really is something that's very gettable.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. It's definitely looking good, but anything can happen. But I'm confident. We hope for the best.
Thank you very much. I'll let you. Looking a little tense a little while ago, but you're starting to smile now, and that's where we wanted. Thank you for your time.
Very much. Thank you.
Well, earlier we saw what the man on screen did with the bat. He was smashing. It showed that Khulna Titans put on a decent total, and after they managed to pick up 5 wickets, it's the man on screen now, who smashed 4 sixes in that over of Mahmudullah. In total, he's got 495 sixes in T20. Make that 496. What a shot. That's gone over. And he's having a party there. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Well, Pollard, he is turning it on. And much to the delight of this magnificent crowd. And I think Brathwaite's just playing to his strength. Just bowling length deliveries, allowing him to hit it on the up and over the top. We haven't seen him bowling the wide Yorker. Well, he's got a